Good morning, Victoria Savage here. I just wanted to record this short video because I wanted to tell you about a multivitamin supplement that I started about 2 years ago. And as I've moved into teaching people about dementia, this vitamin is a big player. And so I wanted to tell you my experience with it. My mother suffered dementia and died at age 58. And so it's always been something that's been on my mind. And a couple years ago, someone was telling me about a supplement called Empower Plus Q96. And they suffered from severe bipolar disorder, and that's what this supplement was developed to treat. And it does effectively treat bipolar. And most people are able to get off all their medication. So it was pretty impressive, because it crosses the blood-brain barrier, and that's something most vitamins do not do. It's been researched for over 23 years, so it's one of the most researched multivitamins on the market. So I decided at the time I hadn't been taking a multivitamin for a while, which I really have done most of my adult life. I never felt a difference with them. I trusted that they just balanced out what maybe my diet wasn't getting for me. So I started this multivitamin and never expected to feel anything. So it was 9 days in when all of a sudden I realized that I wasn't hitting panic every day like I had before. And at that point, I was in the stages of planning an all-day conference that was my conference, something I had never done before. And if any time I should have been hitting panic a few times a day, it was then. So I realized all of a sudden that I had lived most of my adult life with low-level anxiety, and I didn't know it because I didn't ever not have it. Now, most people will say there are 3 things they feel with the vitamin, and I certainly felt them, but it's calm, coping, and clarity. So if you're having some trouble with your memory, you feel a little fuzzy now as you age, or just want a good vitamin supplement that's going to feed your brain, it is also shown to have very positive effects on ADD, ADHD, some work with schizophrenia, and autism. So balancing out your diet with a multivitamin is not a bad idea, because on the whole, most of us don't always eat the way we should. So it's just a little insurance. But if you have any conditions that are from the brain or have neurologic effects, even people with Parkinson's and ALS and MS have seen improvements with this multivitamin. It can't be a bad idea to feed your brain. So I'm going to put a link at the bottom of my email here and in this video. If you're interested in considering Empower Plus Q96, then you can click there and order. You can even order a 2-week sample, or a week sample, I guess it is. I think it is. And you certainly can order 2 of them and have a 2-week sample, but it varies. People will sometimes see a real difference in hours, sometimes it's days. Those of us who weren't expecting to feel any different, it took a little bit longer. But this is Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, and I wish you good health and much happiness.